Hey guys, so today we're going to be making floating candles from the Harry Potter series, and this is what they will look like at the end of this entire process. Here's what you'll need: toilet paper or paper towel rolls, paint, hot glue gun, glue refills, lights, thumbtacks, a paintbrush, scissors, cardboard, a Sharpie. And so by starting out, we're going to be tracing for the bottom of the candles. So you're going to take the toilet paper roll and you're going to trace around the bottom as close as you can. And that's pretty decent. And then you're going to cut it out. And you're going to do, I'm doing 6 candles, but you're going to cut out however many you need. And so then I'm hot gluing around the edges, and I'm taking the bottom and putting it on there, and then I'm taking a scrap piece of cardboard and trying to press in the glue on the sides so it doesn't seem too obvious that there's glue there. And then I'm taking my white paint and my paintbrush, and I'm painting the entire toilet paper roll in the color of a white candle. You can do whatever color you want. It doesn't really matter. It's just I'm trying to get them I guess closely based to the Harry Potter films instead of just random candles. So I'm doing white. You can do any color you want, and be sure to get close to the edges and every edge, because if not, it will look funky. And then you'll paint the bottom and around the edges of the bottom to make it look more realistic. I tried to paint as well as I could around the edges of the bottom to try to fill in the holes, but on some of the other candles, I didn't film this, but I put glue in the holes and then smoothed it out so it would look better. You can do that if you want, but I actually did not film that, so this is all I filmed. So you can do this. And then I'm taking a thumbtack, and I'm not poking just one hole, I'm poking multiple because the wire is pretty thick. And then I'm taking my hot glue gun and the glue, and I'm making drips. And since mine is pretty hot, it dripped pretty well. Once you have it, if you put it vertical, it drips down. And try to make, what I tried to do is I tried to get it, and then I tried to make the bottoms look like the wax kind of collected. And make sure before, if you ever accidentally get the hot glue near the holes that you're supposed to be putting the stuff in, like the wires in the fish line, make sure that you poke your thumbtack in there and move it around to make sure that there is no hot glue left in the hole. And then you're going to wait for that layer to dry, and then you're going to make another layer. I only made 2 layers, and you can do 3. 3 would probably look pretty good, but I wanted to do more than one to make it look like it was burned more than once instead of it just looking like it was burned once, because those candles are magical and they're never ending. So I did 2 layers, and all my candles are at different lengths. This one's shorter, some of them go all the way to the bottom, but this candle was kind of a short one. And so I'm refilling my hot glue gun, because this takes a lot of hot glue, and I only did 6. It takes about 1 glue stick per 1 or 2 glue stick refills per candle, because it just takes so much, and you don't realize how much you've used until you've used it all. So make sure you buy a lot. I bought 30 and used 19, I think. I used 19. And so I'm putting it around the edges just to make sure that in case I started off a little down, that it looks like it had been burned. So then you're going to take your white paint or whatever color paint you have, and you're going to paint over that to make it match the candle color, because if you just left it the other way, it would look kind of funny and you wouldn't really be able to see it. This makes it to where it looks like it's the actual wax from the candle. So make sure you get all the edges, all the creases. Make sure the bottoms are covered, the top is covered. And I'm pretty sure I only did one layer, and then you should go down in, because depending on how low you're putting your candles, you'll want to put that in there to make it to where you can't really see it. So then you're going to string your lights through, and then I'll show you how to do that. But then for the little battery pack, I cut one open and put it in there a certain way, which is kind of different in everybody's light pack, but I hot glued it in there. And then I'm stringing the clear like fishing line, and then I hot glued it to the lights to make it to where it would just always be with the line instead of me having to do it at 2 separate times. But in the end, I like take the fishing line off of the lights, so I can string them separately instead of all together, because the way I do it, I pin it to the ceiling, and so if I did that, it wouldn't hold it because it'd be so heavy. So you have to do them individually. And here I was having a little bit of trouble figuring out where the line ended and started, and so I was trying to figure that out. And then in every candle I had 3 lights, and then in between every candle I also had 3 lights, so it would look even. And then I would take an end that did not, I would fold them up, as you can see there, and then I would hot glue an end so they wouldn't separate and poke out of the candle. And so then I folded it again, but I didn't glue it together. I took that, so you would glue the end you just did, and so you tuck it down in under where the end of the candle is, so you can't see that it's lights instead of a candle. So see there, I'm pulling it apart so I can tuck the end of make sure you hold on to the line, so I can tuck that in so it wouldn't be poking out and noticeable. And so that is it. Here's another clip of the ending product. I thought they turned out really well. I hope yours do too. Thank you for watching. Like this video. Bye for now.